Hi, this is Kathy from Kathy's Jewelry and Crafts. Today I'm coming on for a short tutorial to show you how to make resin earrings with any design that you want by sublimation. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera to my work, so hopefully you can see me. All right, I'm using UV resin. So the things I'm going to use are UV resin. Let's see, I'm going to use cups to pour. I have some bezels. I have a jewelry mold. I'm going to probably use, get it over this one down here. I have resin tape. Let me show you the resin tape. Is it upside down? Yes, it is. Okay. So here's the resin tape that I use. All this can be bought at Amazon. And what else? I'm going to use these pigment powders. I'm going to use the white. I have a bag full of bezels. Hopefully you can see those. I will use, I don't know which one I'm going to use right now, but I have those. What else do I have? And that's it. I have a little spoon to get my mica powder out. And I have a little lamp to do my UV in. All right. So I want to show you the finished product that we're going to be making. These are open bezels. Let me show you. Oh, here they are right here. These are open bezels, as you can see. Excuse me, my throat is making sounds. So they're open, and that's why you need to put them on the resin tape and push them down so that nothing leaks underneath. Okay, so the end result is, here's one that I did, Louis Vuitton. You can see it's done on both sides. Here's a darker one. And here's just some resin standalone that I did. And I just put a design that I found on the internet somewhere. These are actually wood. Thought I'd throw those in there too. They're sublimated. They're just regular wood blanks that I found. I don't think I put anything on them. Here's the other one. I'll show you the back side of that one. So I sublimated on those too. There's no laminate or anything on them. And then I have a bezel too. I probably won't do this one tonight, but you can fill this up with resin with white powder or a light pink or some light color, and you could also sublimate on that. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you need to do is scoop out some mica powder. First, put your resin in, actually. Let's put our resin in first, and I don't need a whole lot just for these two. And that's all, I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight is these two right here. So we're gonna squirt some resin in here. And then I'm gonna get the white mica powder, and I'm just gonna put a teeny bit in there. Just a teeny bit. And I love these little spoons. I don't know where I got them from, but they're for crafting, so they're really cute. And that's all I put in there is that little teeny bit. And that may even be too much. So I'm gonna add a little more resin to it because that was way too much. You don't need but a little of that. All right. I'm gonna mix that up really good. As you can, I don't know if you can see inside the cup or not. Let's go this way. So it's just mixing up in there. You don't want any powder left. And then once it's done, which is done now, I'm just gonna scoop it in my bezels. Can you see my bezels? Yes, you can. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop it in there. You don't need a whole lot. You do want it kind of above the metal so that, I mean, you could dome it a little bit so that when you put that heating element on it, whichever you choose, whether it's a mini press or whether it's a clamshell heat press, you know, it will have something to stick to. So I'm just going to scrape that in there. I'm just trying to make them even. That's my main objective, is so they look just alike. All right. And they will self level themselves. So, but I'm going to give it a little shake, shake, shake. And I meant to bring my little flashlight UV in too. I like to hit it with the flashlight first. So therefore, when I pull my lamp over, even if I bump it, nothing's going to happen. All right, or if I accidentally knock it on the floor. So usually if you take the flashlight, UV light, and hit it for like 20 seconds, then put the other one on there. And I'm going to do this for 90 seconds, about 4 cycles, okay? And you really don't have to do the 4, but the thing is, if it's still wet, when you go to that heat press, you know it was not dry, because it'll smoke a little. It won't smoke, but it will give you a smell that's probably something you shouldn't be breathing in, or it'll make it wet on top. So if you see that, that just means your resin was not dry, because you should not smell anything. There should not be anything wet. Now, sometimes I use this, which is called Amazing Casting Resin. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. Now, as a matter of fact, these that I showed you here, although I could have done them with regular resin or UV resin, these were actually done with the casting resin. Let me let you see those. And these, I love this resin because it hardens in like less than 5 minutes. Okay, so I love it. Only problem is this does give off a little smell, so you may want to wear your mask or whatever. Make sure you're in a ventilated area, but they come out really nice, and they sublimate very well, and you can put any design on there you want. You may not live long, but you will have some cute earrings. But anyway, I don't do those anymore because something told me, well, why don't I just make the UV resin white, and then it will do the same thing, and it does. I also do epoxy resin, so sometimes I just, make them out of epoxy, but who wants to wait 10 hours or 24 hours or all that? I like instant gratification. All right. This is on the second round of 90 seconds. I'm only going to do 2 actually, just so I can show you the process. One thing you got to make sure is you flip this over. You have to do the back side at least once. You don't have to do it 2 or 3 times, but you do have to do it at least once, because otherwise, when you go to pull the tape off, it'll still be liquid inside. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But chances are when somebody go to wear them and they're out in the sun or something, it may start leaking a little bit. So you want to do both sides. So I'm going to plug in my mini press, because I'm not going to go to my other studio, aka my den. Right now I'm in the extra bedroom that I've converted into a studio, and it's getting a makeover. I'm so happy. On Thursday, my son and my daughter-in-law are coming over to redo this whole studio. I've been to IKEA. I've gotten things that I could use to organize. I'm gonna do this on the other side for 90 seconds to organize. I'm making a big poster, because right now, let's see if you can see this. I have this little bitty sign I made, and I do have a 13 by 19 Epson printer, but it acts, and it's sublimatable. It's a sublimation printer, but I can make posters with it, and it just acts up whenever it feels like it. That's why I just recently purchased a sawgrass, because it seemed like every time I had an order or something, all my converted sublimation printers started acting up. They would act up, and I would have to, So anyway, I'm going to get it to work at least one more time before I toss it in the garbage, because I'm so mad at it. I probably won't do that. But, and I'm going to make a big sign for the wall. I'll decorate it some kind of way after I make it. But they're coming over to do this room, and hopefully I'll have a real studio. So, oh, you know what? I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing my fun stuff because I just got Switcher Studio and it allows me to do all kind of cool stuff like that and that. And it don't help if you buy stuff and don't use it. And, ooh, not that one. We're not having any question and answers. Let me remember how to take it off. Okay, I think you just hit it again. Okay, maybe I'll learn how to do it eventually. Oh, you know what? Just hit it once. Okay. So anyway, there's one that says subscribe. I'm trying to find that one. There it is. Okay. Okay, and then to take them off, I think I just supposed to hit them one time. But that one don't want to go away, so I'll put that one up. Okay, look like my time has run out, so please don't answer any questions because I won't be able to see you. But maybe once you hit that one, it won't come back off. So anyway, we've done that, the back side once, and we've done, as you can still see me yet, and we've done the, I don't know why the screen is so little now, but anyway, we've done the front side twice, and I can just touch it. It's not sticky. I do like to take it off the tape and hit it like 30 seconds on this side, so I'm going to do that real quick. And I plugged this in but didn't turn it on. So I'm going to turn on my mini press. I don't know if you can see the mini press or not. Let's move it to the screen. Okay. Let's see if I can get back to full screen. I don't want to touch anything and it does something different. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we'll leave it alone. All right, so this is counting down. And then I'll move this out the way and I'll replace the mini press in its spot. All right, so that's done. Can move that out the way, move these over, and put this in its spot so you can see it. I think you can see it, yeah. All right, so now we have, let me see if you can see it. Yep, we have it done on both sides. Okay. All right, so now let's put this up before I spill this expensive powder out. Okay, so now I have these Louis Vuitton sheets. This is what I printed out today, so that's what I'm gonna use. And then I have the lighter one too. So, see if I can get that in the screen. I just got this phone stand thing and I'm not used to it, so, but it's better than me holding it and making you all dizzy, so. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this out and all I'm gonna do is show you how one side is done, which you probably can figure it out by now, but I'm just going to, it's ready, yay. Now, you, sir, need to move out the way so they can see me put it on the thing, okay? So I'm just gonna take this Louis Vuitton paper and just put it on here. Now, you will get a better image by using your actual heat press. But I did do these with the mini press and they came out okay. But the which way do we go? This way, okay. But these I did with the clamshell heat press. And as you can see, they came out a little darker. Okay. So I'm gonna just do this. And I try to use the big part of this instead of the narrow part. And I don't tape it down. I just take one finger and hold. Okay, so I'm in the camera. Okay, one finger and hold the paper. And I turn on my lamp to 30 seconds. It's my timer. I love this thing as a timer. And I just kind of go over it for 30 seconds twice. So I'll do it 30 seconds. And then I guess I could have just hit the 60-second button. But originally the reason why I didn't do that was because at 30 seconds I wanted to see how it was doing. And then, but it's because I didn't tape it down, I can't move it. So we'll just do 60 seconds. Okay, that was 30. and do 30 more. And I'm not pushing down real hard or anything. So I'm just kind of going over it and hoping we get a good print. And of course we're on camera, so who knows what we're gonna get, but you'll get the idea. All right, that's our 30 seconds. And so I'm gonna move that out the way. And then I'm going to raise it up so we can see it at the same time. Oh, I see the corners didn't get it, so I'm going to go ahead and get that one corner. It was just one little corner that did not look good. And I'm hoping I'm in the same spot. I don't think I moved it. And there's no fumes, no nothing, because I did get it nice and dry. So I guess you don't have to do the 4. I tell people 4 because do 4 cycles of 90 just to make sure. But I only did 2 and 1 on the back, so, and it's still, there was no fumes or anything. All right, let's try it now. All right. I'm gonna wait a second to lift this up because it's hot. But my edges could have gotten better, but you can see, here's the paper that I used and how much is gone from the paper. And in the center, it is fine, but around the edges, the heat press probably would be better. This thing is hot. See if I can find something to pick it up with. I didn't bring any pliers or anything. Let's just use some old-fashioned scissors. All right, let's see if you can see that. All right, so it did it, but around the edges, as you can see, the heat press would be more even, the clamshell type. But that's how you would do it anyway. And you would have to play with it to see, you know, how you could do it. But that is how you would do it. And like for the earrings, I would just fill this up. Where's my cup? Is that it? That's not it. Where is the cup I had today? That's a different color. That was pink. So I would just put this in here. And you know you have to use a clear mold in order to use UV resin, but I don't have quite enough, so I am going to use the one I had over in the other cup from the other day. That's one good thing about resin. I have cups all over the place full of resin that I use for something, and they're still good. So this is a little light pink, so I'm going to go in. It's light pink with a little glitter, silver glitter in there. And I'm going to I'm just going to drop it a little bit to make it even. And so that looks good. And then I'm just going to put the UV light on 30 seconds. Hopefully you can see that. It's counting down. I think I'm going to do this one, the other one, under the heat press so I can get a better, oh, it's warm now. That's not it. It's this one. So I can get a better thing, coating on it. Do that again now that I can hold it. Okay, it went off. I'm going to do, and the same thing with this, you have to do the back also. So I do, I should have done 60, but I did 30 and 30, which is 60, and then I'll do 30 on the back. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. My channel is very new, because I just discovered, you know, how to do the videos and stuff. And so I'm just trying to build up my videos. My goal is to do videos in like 1 through 5 steps. Okay. I try not to do real long videos because I know when I'm watching people's videos, if I'm just being, you know, lazy around the house and I just have something on, I can watch 2 or 3 hours. But if I'm stuck on something or I need an idea to do a craft, I just want to get to the point how to do it. So that's how I do my videos. So if people really want to know how to do it, they can watch my video, and within like 10 or 15 minutes, they are up doing the whatever I'm doing. Because I know most of you are probably like me. I have crafted all day sometimes, and then I say I'm not doing anything else. I'm getting into bed. And then I turn on somebody's video and they doing something so great that I'm like, oh my God, I can't sleep. I'm gonna have to go try that. And so, you know, they get up and go try it just like I would. So keeping the steps short is my goal. Also, some people, you know, they'll tell you, if you want to just see how to make it, go right here, click on 2 minutes in or whatever. So that's a good idea too, but I just like to keep them short. Okay, I'm gonna put that on 30 more minutes because it's still a little wiggly. But you would do this the same way. Once you get it set, then you just find you a piece of paper, cut it out, and put that right on top. And you can put it under the heat press once it's all the way cured, because it should be nice and hard. And I would put it on my heat press. I would do 320 for about, check every 30 seconds. If you have it taped down, you can open and close it without it affecting it. I didn't tape anything today. That wasn't all the way done. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So if that was all the way done and I didn't go all the way around and make a complete circle out of it. But anyway, I would be able to just put that on top and put my thing on there. And let's see if we can do it real quick. And it would transfer on there because resin is a polymer, and it, I guess, and it will take sublimation. So again, if you like my video, like it, subscribe to it. I have some other videos. They're not the best. I'm getting better. With Switcher Studio, I am getting better. Some of my other videos that you might like are, I have one where I teach you how to sublimate on faux leather. Because I was watching a couple discussions and they were saying you could not sublimate on faux leather. So I said, well, you know, let me try it. And I figured out how to do it, and it comes out really beautiful. And I'm only doing it to make earrings and stuff, so I'm not doing it to make like big giant clothing or purses or anything like that, but it does a nice job. So that's one of my more popular videos. And also my wooden earring videos and acrylic videos, how to sublimate on those, are very popular. So let me see how that did. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. Yeah, it's just starting to transfer a little bit. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Let me see if we can get it in the camera. It just basically got some of the color on there because this is still sticky. So I don't want to breathe in anything. But that would make it, this would become like this if I, you know, put it under the heat. Sorry, didn't mean to drop you all. So thank you for coming. I get to do that. And check out the rest of my channel. It's Kathy's Jewelry and Crafts. See you at the next video. Bye.